Welcome to 360 Pro Wrestling. My name is Ben Van Zandt, and I'm joined by Jake Rich and Jamie Aller. And tonight, we present the Bumble Rumble. Jake is on his feet for Kelixx Sunrise.
Why aren't y'all? Get up, come on.
And there's a very good reason, because this man will get everyone in here on his feet with his high-flying maneuvers, and he's got a chance to win the Light Heavyweight Championship here tonight at the Bumble Rumble.
The reason we're not on our feet is because Ben's a professional and I'm not a goof.
Move it.
Don't shoot this idiot. Shoot the stars. Shoot the professional wrestlers. My God, we're off to a great start.
And it's about to get even better because Kelixx is fun to watch, but he will have his hands full with somebody who he has met in this ring before, the champion himself, Jonny Lyons.
Yeah, I expect another great match between these two. At some point, you would expect Kelixx to finally capture that light heavyweight title. And if not, you would think his opportunities are going to run dry.
Well, the thing about it is, like we've mentioned before, Jamie, it's that style that Lyons brings to the ring, which is very different from what you would consider a light heavyweight, in that he is much more power game, ground game, and technical. It might be what the X factor that takes out these high flyers.
I agree.
I'm out of breath.
You're out of breath because you're a goof.
I'm having fun, Jamie. I don't care what you got to say.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun watching this man, the only light heavyweight champion in 360 Pro history, defend his title here tonight.
Right, the man from Baton Rouge, looking like $1 million as always, and he looks even better with that gold around his waist.
Well, you know, this guy's built like a brick, you know what, and he's got absolutely the strongest legs I've ever seen. I've seen this guy squat 600 pounds. So, I mean, Kelixx Sunrise is going to be in for a tough test tonight, but he's already faced Jonny Lyons back in Rogers, if you guys can remember, and they absolutely torn the house down.
Lyons had Kelixx's number at that time. I wonder if Kelixx had learned any lessons from that match, maybe watched it back, just bringing something new to the game here tonight, Jamie.
Well, they were in the ring together last month in Bartlett.
Right.
They had a third person in there, so I'm wondering.
Oh, wow, they're getting chippy already, face to face.
You cannot let emotions get the best of you in these situations.
Especially in a championship match, right, Jamie?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Kelixx is going to have to keep his head about him and keep a level head.
Jonny Lyons does a really good job of instigating things, too. He's very good at that, and he knows he's playing a game here. He's trying to get under his skin.
100%. He knows how to push your buttons and how to get under your skin, exactly like you said. And that's the way he wins, is he pisses you off, so that way you make an unforced error.
Well, and Kelixx has to be careful because, as we all know, you can only win a championship by pinfall or submission, not by count out.
I feel like there's something
or disqualification.
I feel like
we're all in agreement with that, fellas, right?
I feel like you're not
talking. We're all in agreement.
Right.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
I feel like you're not talking about this.
I'm talking about a championship advantage. If you are the champion, when a match starts, you have to be pinned or you have to submit in order to lose that title. That is what Kelixx Sunrise has to do tonight.
I'd also
if he wants to win the light heavyweight title.
I'd also say a good champion actually comes to the ring for his championship matches, but we've got a great match.
And a great announcer shows up when he's supposed to
as
well.
Bell, I was sick. The bell has rung. We've got two great individuals in this matchup to start us off here at the Bumble Rumble. Remember, guys, we've got even more championship matches and the Bumble Rumble to come, but we're going to start off hot with these two superstars here in 360.
It's a stacked card. It is a stacked card here tonight. You're knocking things over. This is the epitome of unprofessional.
Why don't you just have some fun, Jamie?
I will admit I'm tapping my foot at the very least.
Just let go and just have some fun, Jamie. I promise
I had a lot of fun earlier tonight when I was taking promo pictures with the real 360 Pro heavyweight champion, Chandler Hopkins.
Yeah, was it in the bathroom or what?
No, it was with our official photographer, actually.
Okay.
Because she recognizes who the real champion is.
Look at this strategy here from Lyons, really antagonizing the crowd, not only antagonizing Kelixx, but also the crowd himself. He doesn't want to have anybody on his side in here, but I think that's the way he likes it.
Good job, Ben. Bring the attention back to the two men that are doing battle here in the ring. I apologize for Jake. He was distracting us all from Kelixx Sunrise. Maybe his last attempt here at claiming the light heavyweight title.
Takeover by Kelixx Sunrise.
Showcasing that agility he has, Jake, just climbing those ropes to break that hold. Very good maneuver, and something that maybe Lyons wasn't really ready for.
He absolutely was not ready for it. Kelixx had a full grip around his neck, and if you control the neck, you control the entire body. And now Johnny's trying to play to the fans and try to kill some time, but he's not going to want to mess with Kelixx Sunrise.
Just also like to mention that senior official Fermin Perez
we're
in the ring.
We're not going to talk about
officiating the match, as he will be every match tonight.
He is the official for this matchup, just like Jamie said. You may have your opinions on him. I will call it down the middle, and I hope that Fermin does too.
I've got plenty of opinions about him. I'm sick of him trolling around social media.
Look at this, though. Wrist lock from Jonny Lyons. Managed to escape the hold. Again, I mentioned he's technical, but look at Felix using that speed and agility, and he's now in the advantage.
Yeah, but right out of it, you saw he was in a bad, compromised position, was Johnny, and he was able to...
And you see, as he reaches towards the ropes, he knows exactly going to be what's going to break that hold.
And Jamie, it's a simple thing. He rolled over on his stomach, and you know what that means? He cannot be pinned.
Correct.
Really simple thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you can only lose your championship by being pinned or submitted.
Yeah, set you up for that one, didn't I?
Yes. Thank you.
Jamie, I'm not going to give you what you want.
I don't need you to give me anything. I will take whatever I want.
You've been asking for it all night.
Right, another look like we're getting here like a Greco-Roman knuckle lock here from these two individuals. I don't know if Kelixx wants to do this.
No, absolutely
not. Yep, Johnny will go low, but I think he would also have had the strength advantage in that situation. Although it looks like Kelixx has put on a few pounds.
Yeah,
he sure has. I just spoke with him backstage. He's been in the gym heavy. He's put on at least 20 pounds.
Look at that. It doesn't seem to have affected his leaping ability.
If anything, it's increased his strength. Look at those deep arm drags.
2 quick arm drags. He's got him gripped.
Oh, big slap to the chest.
Off the ropes here is that high flying. Wow, backflip, gripped, and sends Jonny Lyons over and out of the ring.
Jonny Lyons is reeling. He's got to figure out something. He's got to audible and find a new game plan, because that is not going to be what wins him retains that title.
Kelixx cannot let him waste time out here, possibly get counted out. He's got to stay on him.
Look to the skies.
And I think he might be staying on him. Keep your eyes on Kelixx. Nope. Avoided by Lyons. Got out of the way. Whoa, look at that leaping ability and a roll through. Lyons comes in, charges and eats a forearm to the face.
And that's got to be Kelixx Sunrise watching tape and paying attention and learning from his previous matches with Jonny Lyons.
Wow. Beautiful. Over the top rope. Senton cover. Only a 1 count. Lyons kicking out with authority.
That's got to be that core and leg strength from Jonny Lyons, kicking out strong after such a predicament.
That's all it takes, to get a little separation. Whoa, leaping kick. Amazing maneuver. Backbreaker in an inverted style. Look at this. Kelixx now, he's relying more on holds and throws as opposed to his leaping ability at this moment. It's working very well for him.
What I've been impressed so far with Kelixx is he is actually staying focused on Jonny Lyons. He's not letting this crowd get too hyped up. He's not worrying about what these fans are thinking. He knows the fans are behind him, and he's sticking on Jonny Lyons, because I don't think he wants to let his fans down tonight. I think he feels like he's let them down in the past, and tonight he wants a different outcome.
What you said earlier, Jamie, this might be his last opportunity. He's had a lot of opportunities, and he snaps his neck, and he hasn't quite reached that brass ring.
Go up and down. The leg drop.
He's got to stay locked in here and cover.
Right across the throat of Lyons. Lyons, though, kicking out at 2 this time. Looks some damage has been done to the champion. Kelixx now stalking his prey, but I think you're right, Jamie. He does appear to be more focused than he has been in previous bouts. I've seen him.
But he also looks a little frustrated because everything he's done so far hasn't been enough.
Lyons saw that coming.
Right over the top rope, but that's not the right match for this.
Big Gamengiri to the face. Keep your eyes on Kelixx. Sunrise through, roll through, duck. Up and over he goes. Look at this. Up and around, but look at the power of Lyons.
Right to the back of the head and neck. Oh my God.
That's a knockout blow. Cover. No. He's going to beat on the man.
I know it wasn't successful, but if we look back to last month in Bartlett, Kelixx went for a high-risk maneuver, a springboard, and he slipped. And tonight, he looked like he was going for that again, but he opted to go through the top and the middle. That is learning from your mistakes, understanding that you don't always have to go high risk. If you can hit them on the ground, it's just as effective.
Knife edge chop from the champ. Sends Sunrise reeling into that corner, following up with those shots to the abdomen. Driving the wind out of the challenger is not a bad strategy here for Lyons.
And I hate to give Jake any credit, but he mentioned the leg power of Jonny Lyons earlier. And those legs are what drive that shoulder.
Cover. 2. Whoa.
Like I said, Jamie, 600-pound squat from Jonny Lyons. This guy's no joke.
Yeah, and I understand Kelixx is putting on some weight. He's looking to bulk up a little bit, looking to put a little muscle on. But it doesn't really matter if you can't breathe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's having a hard time breathing right now with that golden boot from the Golden Lion right over the throat of the challenger, Sunrise. And now look at, wow, Sunrise is in trouble. And in the middle of the ring.
Did you see Johnny? He looked like an idiot. He looked like an idiot, just like you do, Jake. He was mocking I like to move it. I like, no.
Fundamental scoop and a slam. Oh my, look at this.
Oh, it looks so stupid.
What is Lyons setting up for here? Off the ropes he goes. Up and over. Stopping short. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. It's thrilling and exciting, fast-paced match from Lyons, but guess what, folks? Like we mentioned at the top of this match, that is not what he brings to the table.
As frustrating as it is, and in this division, you see a lot of high flyers and cruiserweights just jumping around the ring, but that's not Jonny Lyons' game plan. He is a ground and pound time, and you saw that already. Instead of opting for the cover, he decided to punch Kelixx Sunrise and exhibit more damage onto him. And as he's got this deep chin lock right in, that's got to be a choke.
That is set in deep. It's in the center of the ring, exactly where you want it. I don't know if Kelixx can survive this, Jamie.
He's putting that added pressure on there with that.
He's laying across his back as well.
Yeah, he's using those legs again, right? You can see him pushing up on those legs. That bridge. Couldn't think of the term.
Pushing up there.
Yeah, right there.
Added torque, added force.
That is absolutely going to squeeze your jugular and all of the veins in your throat, and you're not going to be able to breathe.
The problem is, the longer he holds on to this, the weaker his arms are going to get. So if Kelixx can just continue to breathe, continue to survive here, he may be at an advantage.
He's got to do something, though. He's got to roll to the ropes, or he's got to fight back.
And he is attempting. He's trying to will on these fans here in Little River Academy to give him that motivation to get back to his feet.
He's got to move it.
He's attempting to, and Lyons, though, with that iron grip, just not relinquishing that hold. But it looks like, Kelixx has got back to a knee.
As he's up, come on now.
There's a little bit of separation there. Johnny knew it, too.
Man, these knife edge chops have been hellish all night from Jonny Lyons. Another one.
Just goodness. Effortlessly picked the man up with one arm and sent him into that corner with a chop. Snapmare sends him over. Big knee right to the spine and then back to that hold. This is exactly what you want to do with a high flyer. Keep him grounded, no doubt about it. And it's a strategy that has worked for Lyons in the past against Kelixx.
Yeah, but if you see he's got both hands, he had both hands on the arm, trying to get some air in there, trying to get some separation.
You see Jonny Lyons' fingers intertwined. He is not letting go.
Kelixx, though,
fighting back up,
managing to get back to his feet somehow or another. Maybe Lyons led him up to feed him into that chop. Setting him up. Oh, no. I thought he was going to suplex him, but he perched him on that top rope with dangerous, precarious position. And a chop to the back, ladies and gentlemen. Kelixx did not see that one coming.
No, you can see it all over Kelix's face, how much pain he is in.
This is dangerous, folks. High risk maneuver in the corner. Kelixx attempting to block.
No way. Kelixx does not want to be on the receiving end up there.
Lyons takes the tumble. The champ is down. This is where Sunrise wants to be.
Go for it. This is your shot.
That's the Jaeger bomb.
The Jaeger bomb out of the corner. That's that twisting splash he does out of that corner. We're now at a stalemate. Both men are down.
He needs to catch his breath. He needs to shake off all of that wear and tear. And he needs to capitalize on this. This is his one chance. I don't know that he's going to get another.
No, that was definitely a desperation maneuver.
Absolutely not. The conditioning and the strength of Jonny Lyons, it pays dividends every single match, but Kelix's heart.
Look at him come back. Series of strikes. Kick to the gut. Whoa! Back
Right
flip.
over.
Drop kick. Lyons is struggling. Off the ropes he goes. Look at this. Whoa, look at this. Back and forth action here. Both men. Kick to the gut from Lyons. Boot to the chest. Enziguri. Clip the back of the head.
Back and forth until it wasn't. Jonny Lyons put it quick into that
About
rally.
to wrap it up
Here
here.
he goes. Near ropes. Gripped.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness.
goodness.
Devastating. Lyons landed on
Oh
his head
my
from that.
goodness, how did he kick out?
That was the sunrise to sunset, a variation of the Spanish fly, and it is a devastating variation.
Get up there. Get up
Kelixx
there.
going up to the top. This is his opportunity. He's got to fly.
Lyons is hurt.
He's got to
Lyons is
fly.
hurt.
This is his one chance.
Sunrise up top. Could he win the championship with this move? Here he goes.
He got it.
The party's over.
Get on him now.
Lyons,
Jonny
though,
Lyons rolling out.
just enough energy to get to the ropes. That's this veteran instinct from this 10-year-plus pro. Look at this. Oh.
Straight into the ankle pick. Wow, there. And he's in the middle of the
He's got him
ring.
gripped. Oh, my. Kelixx has nowhere to go. That's it. He taps.
Wow.
Incredible effort from Kelixx trying to mount a comeback at the end. But
Jonny Lyons, he's not giving up. He's got to let
Come
go.
on.
He's going to hurt
Come on,
it.
Fermin.
So close.
Yet again, Fermin Perez. He didn't do a single thing to get him off of Jonny Lyons' leg, and
It's
now
not
look
the
at him.
referee's job to touch the professional wrestler.
It is his job to get them separated when the match is over.
And he did. Your winner, and still.
But the damage has been done, Jamie.
The damage was already done before he let go. It doesn't matter.
I don't trust this guy further than I can throw him.
It doesn't matter. Everyone has their opinion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jonny Lyons, still champion.